Well, Sunday morning, John Terrett is with us. Well, the markets are up, markets are down. Oil is going up a lot, but you never know, it could go down a lot too. John Terrett, give us a report.
John, my analysis of the last week on Wall Street is it was a battle between earnings and the Iran conflict. So let's look at the earnings first of all. Google, pretty good, but they were overshadowed by the billions of dollars being spent on AI. Wall Street worries that Google will never see that money again, or at least not all of it. There was something in those earnings which is known as free cash flow, and it is what it sounds like. And the problem is free cash flow at Google was negative for the very first time ever. Wall Street punished Google. They were down about 7% when the news came out. Tesla, similar story. Profit miss, revenue beat, but the problem again is that CapEx expenditure on AI. Tesla down 14% when the news came out. And Intel, the chip maker out of California, Thursday night, reporting the fastest growth in 15 years, up 25%. They're really riding the AI wave. Remember, the government owns about 10% of Intel these days. The shares were up 7% on the news. They settled up 4%, but then on Friday they were down 4 or 5%, showing that Intel is still a very vulnerable company. As for the markets themselves last week, John, well, they followed oil, or rather they didn't. If oil was up, they were down. If oil was down, they were up. The cryptocurrency story of the week is the Clarity Act, which is edging its way to the Senate floor. My contacts in Washington tell me there will be a vote on this cryptocurrency framework in August. They're just doing last-minute negotiations with the Democrats now, who are unhappy with what President Trump made in all that money with cryptocurrency in 2025. That is indeed the sticking point. And so the week ahead, will second quarter earnings continue with some big names, the biggest of them all? Microsoft, Meta Platforms, Amazon, and Apple. All of that in the week ahead. John.
The banks did very well last week.
They certainly did, with J.P. Morgan Chase turning in the biggest banking quarterly profit in U.S. corporate history. Remarkable.
And I have a lot of J.P. Morgan stock but if Jamie ever retired, I'm selling it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John Terrett, for calling in, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Thank you, John. See you next Sunday. Thank you. Bye-bye.